today I thought it would be fun to challenge myself and do a lucky bag makeup challenge, whatever you want to call it. It will be the title, don't you worry. A lot has happened to me in the last couple months, one of those things being moving. So in my move, once I was unpacking, I put a bunch of makeup away. So I figured, hey, let's try and use some of the makeup that I packed away and don't use very often. I am not going to pick the makeup in this bag today. Behind the camera is my fiance, boyfriend. Still kind of weird to say, but that's a recent thing as well. He is going to be picking the makeup out. He will not be on camera just because that's his choice. He doesn't want to be on film. He doesn't want to be on the internet. Completely respect that decision. So I will have him pick stuff out behind the camera and he'll just hand it to me. So this is the gigantic bag of stuff that I have for him to pick out. Like, this is like a good 5 to 10 pounds. It's a lot of makeup. So I will just state some rules just so that you know what's going on. He's going to randomly pick from whatever's in here. There are bags in here. There are also palettes. If he picks a palette, I have to use at least one shade from a palette, but anything else I have to incorporate into the look. If I feel that I need to add in anything else, like maybe extra eyeshadow or whatever, then I can do that. Alright, so are you all done picking your stuff? So I got the items that he chose here. One of the items I shall show you first is the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. Since this is not an actual color product, I made him choose another item from that bag. And that item that I chose was the NARS Orgasm and Laguna combo. So I have to use both of those products because even though it is a palette, it's not like a gigantic palette, so I'll use both. And then he also chose the Sephora Nano Liner in Silver Green. He chose the Glamour Doll Eyes eyeshadow in Spikes and Pearls. My favorite one of this bunch. I actually don't like this eyeshadow. And then he chose the BareMinerals Marvelous Moxie lipstick and Never Say Never. And then the last one is the Sleek eyeshadow palette in Storm. I'm going to do my foundation, concealer, all that jazz, and while I do that, I'm going to think about the look that I do for this. I will be using this to set my face. I will not be doing that on camera just because he chose another color product. We'll be back in a second and we will do the eye makeup. Before I apply anything, just letting you know, I have eyeshadow primer. I am using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Silver Green Nano Liner that I have here. And I'm just going to put that all, oh my, this is so dry, all over my lid. I am going to go into the Sleek palette and use that shade as a blending color in the crease. I'm going to use a Hakuhodo, I think this is a G5522 or 5533. I'll throw it down in the description. I am just going to throw that in my crease as a blending color. Oh my, that liner looks disgusting. Next, I'm going to go back into the Sleek palette again. I'm going to use this beautiful green shade, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. Just like that. And I'm going to bring this color up to the crease. Then we'll just blend it out in a quick second. Oh my god, I forgot how gorgeous this color is. I'm just going to go in with a clean Hakuhodo J5523, and I'm going to start blending out the edges. The reason why I'm not going in with the previous blending brush is I don't want to muddy things up. If you get too much color in the Hakuhodo J5523 brush, just wipe it on a, what's that called, the washcloth. Now I'm going to go back in with this brush that has that previous blending color and just blend the crease. And to intensify the lid again, let's just go back in with that green color and just kind of place it on the actual mobile lid. By doing that, it'll stay intense. If you put it anywhere near the crease, you're gonna have to start blending it again. All right, I'm going to go in with a additional shade outside of the ones that were chosen. I am going to go in to the Makeup Forever Volume 4 Artist Palette and use this eggshell shade. And I'm just going to place that on my brow bone and blend down. From that same palette, I'm going in with the white shade. By the way, all these shades that I'm using are matte. I'm going to go onto the brow bone and just the very top, and then I'm going to blend a little bit with my finger. I think I'm going to go in with this shade. This is the Glamour Doll Eyes Eyeshadow and Spikes and Pearls. I think I'm just gonna put it on the outer portion of the lash line and leave the inside blank, because just based on how it's looking, that's what I'm digging at the moment. All right, so I applied that purple from the outside to about the inner third. All right, I'm going to go back in with that Hakuhodo brush I used earlier and just blend the lower lash line. I wiped it off really well on a washcloth before using it. I'm going to go back into the Sleek palette and use actually wait. I'm going to use a combo of, I'm going to use this shade. Wait. Okay. I'm going to use this shade right here on the inner third right there. Just feeling this right now. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. Now I'm going to take that shade, and with that shade I'm going to put it into the inner corner, bring it up just a touch, and also bring it right there a little bit, just a touch. Alright, I'm going to use the Makeup Geek liner in, I believe it's called Obsidian, it's just their black one, and just throw that on the waterline, as well as the upper as well. Yep, I like that. I'm going to throw on some mascara and possibly false lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is what the look looks like with just mascara. I decided not to wear lashes because I don't feel like doing them. So next I'm going to go into this bronzer blush palette, and I'm going to take the bronzer and actually apply it as a bronzer just because I am looking extra pale right now. I'm going to apply that in areas that the sun would naturally hit. I am going to use a Suku brush. This is a really nice brush because it lightly applies product, and I like that, and I've been really enjoying this. If this is a brush you've been thinking about getting, I highly recommend it. And I'm going to apply a little bit of that right there just to like connect everything in. I'm going to go in with the blush and apply that as a blush. Okay, with the same brush. Since my blush is very bright in some spots, I'm just going to go over with a foundation brush to calm that down. Alright, next I'm going to put highlight on, and to kind of stay with the theme of using the products that my boyfriend, fiance, lucky bagged me or whatever I'm going to call it. I am going to go in with the palette again, and I'm going to go into that shade. It is the shade that I used as the inner corner highlight, and I am going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones. It's actually really nice. I'm not going to apply a ton though. Alright, so now I have to use this lipstick since this is actually a really bright pink color and I'm wearing pretty intense smoky eye right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and very lightly apply it to my lips. So just kind of dab it. And then you use a finger that you have and I'm going to really work it into my lips. So it kind of acts as a stain. And I'm going to actually go in with a little bit of lip balm. Love this lip balm the best. And I'm going to apply that on top because I forever have dry lips. And that is it. I somehow turned out a decent look with this. I challenge you guys to do this as well. This really stretches your imagination with stuff you haven't used in a while. Also, if you have somebody pick it and you don't influence them at all, then it's kind of fun actually. It's kind of nice to really work with some products I haven't touched in a while. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. And hopefully it won't take me another 4 months to upload a video. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one.